Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2025. Very exciting. I hope you had an amazing 2024. And if you think you didn't have an amazing 25, if you think you didn't have an amazing 24, it's okay because the lessons that you learned in 2024 is something that you needed for 2025. So one of the things that we do in our membership and Elevate program, this is our program that we run for clients where we teach different things about your health and well-being and detoxification, but we also do a lot around mindset. And one of the lessons that we did, the monthly lesson, was to look back to plan forward for 2025. So I thought I'd share this with you so you get a little bit of an insight of some of the work that our clients do on the inside to help you to take your life to a whole nother level. So here is a great lesson that we had, which is looking back to plan forward. And you can download this PDF, and it's a really, really great PDF to go through. Just spend some time going through it and start mapping out. We tend to do this a lot as a company, usually in October. This time we did it a little bit later because we had our retreat in November, which was absolutely fabulous. So if you want to come to the next one, let us know. Looking at the things that you want to review. So study all your wins and losses. And what I say is get your calendar out. And we did this even as a company. I did this also personally. Look at all the significant things that you had, all the tasks, all the meetings, all the different decisions, maybe different milestones that you had, maybe different vacations that you went on, and have a look at that and just go through it as a whole. And if you haven't done a calendar before, just sort of flick through maybe your own work calendar or something and just have a look at it, but then start planning for how you want to have your life in 2025. Spend time reflecting in order to write down these experiences, what stood out in that past year, and write down both positive and negative, because when you have also a negative, that is also teaching you something as well. Then we give you a whole heap of questions to ask yourself. What did I spend a lot of time on? Because maybe it wasn't where you should have spent time. What was your priority? What is your strength zone? Like, were you in your strength zone? That's a really big thing, because if you have lost your mojo, possibly you've been doing things that are not lighting you up as well. So that's something that I look at on a yearly basis. You can sometimes fall into a default where you'll do it, but it's not actually the best place for you to be. What is something only I could do, or should I delegate it to somebody else? That's something that I challenge a lot of my clients to do, because they constantly just recreate the wheel and do the same thing, and they're not really enjoying their life. What will I do differently this year? So what will you do differently in 2025? What's missing from that calendar? So maybe breaks were missing, maybe times with friends and family were missing, maybe time for fun and recreation stuff. So what was missing there? Maybe time for exercise, or maybe you didn't prioritize your health. What did I neglect that I should have had a priority? What actions didn't I take that I really should have done? Maybe you procrastinated some things. What will I do differently this year? Can I do it again next year? So from that, it's really important that what is the most important thing I did this year to help somebody else, right? So it's about you serving somebody else. Could you do it again this year? Something that we do is we look at giving things away to different people, different organizations. We sponsor different things. Is that something that you can continue doing? Did I do it as effectively as possible, or did I do it passively? How could I do it better in the future? They've actually done research around serving and nurturing people and how much joy that brings you. So maybe sort of have a look at that as well. What did I do this year that helped me grow more than anything else? Is it repeatable? Do I want to make this a regular habit? How can I break that into manageable tasks in chunks to do it again next year? What else can I do to grow? And then you become more intentional. So you keep on going through this and look at where you can become more intentional to make things happen as well. And what areas of your life do you need to spend more attention on? And keep on going through this document. It is a really, really great document as you go through. Don't settle for your life just being like whatever comes, because when you plan and you plan forward, but you look back first of all to plan forward. So download this document, spend some time just reflecting back to move forward is probably one of the best gifts you can give you to yourself. So grab a cup of tea, like, maybe CCFT that we've taught you, which helps you to cleanse out some of the Christmas festivity, get yourself back on track, get yourself back into routine, get yourself goal setting, and ask yourself this question: what is one of the most exciting things and goals that I can plan for this year? Because if it is exciting, it'll become something that you will actually come into instead of thinking that your life has to happen to you. So happy New Year, everybody. And we look forward to helping you have lots of health, well-being, and longevity for the new year. Take care. Bye-bye.